Hey everyone, welcome back, y'all. We're back with week number 3, which is our stock up on our buckets week. And we are back with more beans and some rice. We're going to talk about the rice here in just a minute because I have so much white rice downstairs in Mylar bags and buckets that I really did not need to stock up on any additional rice, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. In my last video, I did have a couple items that should have been in this video, but y'all, I just left it in that last video, and that was my shelf stable video. But with that being said, I did not pull out the 10 pounds of sugar. That did need to go into our bucket fairly quickly because it had a hole in it. I had some extra kidney beans, but I went ahead and opened those up and put those in the buckets where they belong as well. So let's go ahead and talk about the rice real quick. I've heard many different reports, and take this with a grain of salt because this isn't my information. This is what I've heard elsewhere. News broadcasts, other YouTubers and things of that nature, that rice is going to become a very either hard item to find or it's going to raise significantly in price. Now, currently at my store, we are completely in stock in rice. In all stores that I've been in so far, Sam's Club, Costco's, Walmart, Aldi, Hy-Vee, Price Chopper, all the stores around me have rice in stock and don't have an issue. And they currently are at the exact same price they have been. However, if India has closed their exports and they supposedly supply 40% of the world with rice, that could be a problem here shortly in the future. If that becomes a problem, a lot of people are going to have a hard time either getting the rice or it's going to skyrocket in price. With that being said, on the offshore, on the safe side, I would say definitely grab you some rice. Now, I have 300 pounds of white rice in stock, in Mylar bags, in buckets, sealed for long-term use. I just did go ahead and just pick up 2 pounds of rice just to have it. I might just start one more bucket. I mean, what's one more bucket when I already have 300 pounds of white rice? But I do rotate my rice. We do have a bucket upstairs. Once that's emptied, we will start refilling that and putting that in the back of the bucket list of white rice and start with the next bucket. But y'all, it takes a long time. 30 pounds of uncooked rice, I think, gets you right about 90 pounds of cooked rice or so. So with that being said, it takes us a long time to go through a bucket. So we did pick up 2 pounds of white rice. I have 1, 2, 3, is it 5? Do I have 5 or 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 pounds of red kidney beans. Again, I am stocking this. I don't even have a full complete bucket yet. In fact, I'm only on my first bucket. I do want to go to Restaurant Depot or have them deliver me the 10-pound bags of kidney beans because it's only $7 for 10 pounds there. So I really need to get a move on and get them ordered through Restaurant Depot in Kansas City, Missouri versus having them come from Walmart because these bags are $1.47 now for a 1-pound package of red kidney beans. I do have canned beans on hand. I don't have as many. I used to have a huge stockpile, but y'all, dry beans are so much cheaper than canned beans. And I have an Instapot, so in 45 minutes or so, my beans are cooked and we're good to go. No pre-soaking, none of that ahead of time. I just rinse, check my beans, throw them in an Instapot, add all my seasoning, add the lid with 2 cups of water, and away we go at 45 minutes, and it's done. So no long time spending on stovetops or anything of that nature. If you don't have an Instapot, I highly recommend one. Another bag, and this will complete our second bucket of pinto beans. I do plan on doing 10 buckets worth of pinto beans. So 10 buckets times 30 pounds per bucket, y'all. Yes, we're looking at 300 pounds of pinto beans. We use a lot of pinto beans because I make burrito bowls. I make homemade 5-layer, 7-layer burritos. We just do a lot with pinto beans. You can do a lot. You can make soups and things of that nature. Black beans is another thing I do a lot of. I do currently have 5 buckets full of black beans. These 2 will complete finally our 6th bucket of black beans. And then I may be putting black beans away off the list for a little bit of time because that means we have 180 pounds worth of black beans currently in stock. I use black beans in my diet on a weekly basis. I make homemade black bean burgers, y'all. Don't be buying the Morningstar burgers in the store. Don't be buying all that. Super expensive. So many YouTube channels out here that will show you how to do a black bean burger at home. So super cheap. Adding your own ingredients, doing it yourself, being able to customize what you want in your own black bean burger. I do black beans and rice soup. I use black beans as a meal replacement along with pinto beans. When the kids have tacos, they have ground meat. I will do beans instead for mine. Beans are versatile. They're like rice. You can add them and make them stretch any meal whatsoever, just about. And they're super duper cheap compared to, you know, the meat products out there right now. They are super expensive compared to what beans are. So that is what we have for you for today. For our buckets, next week will be our household and pets that we need to do, as I currently almost tripped because I have Romeo down below my feet. That's my newest, latest Chihuahua, y'all. He is my little 3.5 pounder, flown in from California about 2 weeks ago, and he's just the sweetest little thing, and he's doing well. He's gaining weight, and he is actually doing well with the other Chihuahuas who do like him. So with that being said, let me move these beans over. I'm going to talk to you about a meal that we are going to cook tonight, and it is all shelf stable, y'all. Super cheap, super easy. One of the things I do not do is I do not call out to things like Domino's or any kind of pasta place to get our pastas. My kids really, really like the Domino's chicken Alfredo pasta. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a double batch. One for now, one for tomorrow. That way I don't have to make dinner twice. Kind of like a leftover night for tomorrow. But my kids have no problems with it. This is all shelf-stable food. It's so super simple, so super easy. You can add extra things if you want to add like frozen broccoli florets and cut them down a little bit. You can make this into chicken and broccoli Alfredo pasta. What I'm going to do is use 2 cans of chicken. I'm going to drain those, throw those in a pot, add 2 huge sauce jars of Alfredo sauce. These are 22 ounces a piece. Sorry about this. Back here, each one of these cans are 12-ounce cans, so it's going to be pretty meaty and hefty for the kiddos. And then I am going to do 2 16-ounce box of penne noodles. Now, you can do Alfredo noodles or any other pasta noodle that you would like. My kids are obsessed with penne noodles. So I'm going to boil the penne noodles, drain them, and then throw them into the Alfredo sauce that will have the chicken and stir it up. And y'all, this is a super easy, fast, and cheap meal. This will feed a crowd and then some. That's why I'm going to make leftovers so the kids can have it a second night. And I know there's more portions than just 2 nights in there, but my kids are pasta eaters and they love it. They love their pasta. So I will throw this with some garlic toast on the side. But I want to show you just how easy it is to buy shelf-stable items that you don't really actually have to go into your fridge. You don't have to go into your freezer, with the exception of I am going to do garlic toast on the side. That you can make a really quick, fast meal, especially on nights that you have no idea what to do and you haven't thought anything out. Chicken Alfredo, canned chicken, Alfredo sauce, and pasta. It's a 3-ingredient meal that my kids will eat over and over again. It will fill you up. It's cost effective. And y'all, you don't have to go buy the chicken in the store at $2.97 a pound, which is what it's currently running at Walmart right now. Our local Aldi has it down to $2.27 a pound now. So I'm still waiting for chicken breast to come down even more, hoping it goes back down to the $1.89 price it used to be. That's fingers crossed. Don't know if we're going to get there. Eggs are dropping. Our eggs here in Kansas City, Missouri at our local Walmart now are $6.04 a dozen. No, I'm sorry. That would sound really bad. $6.04 for 5 dozen eggs, and I'm looking for that to drop even more now too. But I just wanted to show you what my kids would be eating tonight, and yes, it is a shelf-stable meal tonight for the kiddos. But when we go back to the beans, I'm going to really, really try to finally get my Restaurant Depot to bring me 30 pounds of beans next month. That will cost me just a little bit over $21. I think we're going to be good on pinto beans maybe for a while. I don't know. We might do one more bucket. And then the black beans, they're going to take a back seat. Rice, I just wanted to show you it was still in stock, still the same price that it has been. This is 2 pounds of rice, and I think I paid $3.15 for it. So it's gone up a little bit, but it's still what it is. I know at the Dollar Tree, I think you get 2 pounds of white rice for $1.25, so that's even a better deal if you have a Dollar Tree around you. Even though the prices at Dollar Tree have gone up, $1.25 is still much better than what you're getting it at Walmart currently right now. So that's what we have for you today. Questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, throw it at me down in the comment section. We'll catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is out.